In a sleepy town nestled at the edge of sprawling woodlands, there stood an ancient manor known as Blackthorne House. The structure, decrepit and overgrown, loomed ominously in the pale glow of the moonlight filtered through the dense veil of clouds. The townsfolk spoke of it in hushed whispers, regarding it as haunted by the tragic figure of Lady Eleanor, a misunderstood woman whose life met a mysterious end. Agnes, a young historian with a penchant for unraveling myths, arrived one late October evening, her breath visible in the crisp, chill air. She had come to Blackthorne House to document its history for her new book. With curiosity tinged by a sliver of fear, she unlocked the large, wooden door. It creaked open, releasing a musty odor mixed with the faint traces of lavender, the mournful scent of the departed Lady Eleanor. The interior was shadowy, where faint flickers of moonlight seeping through large, broken windows danced on patterned walls. Agnes shivered but pressed on. Her goal was to find Lady Eleanor's journal, rumored to hold the key to unraveling the mystery surrounding her life. As Agnes explored, the silence was pervasive, broken only by her footsteps echoing through the hollow rooms. The boards creaked under her weight, dust swirling in the air with every step. Eventually, her search led her to a grand bedroom, untouched by time. The large, ornate mirror that dominated one wall caught her attention. It was said to be enchanted, possessing a life of its own. Approaching the mirror, Agnes felt a chill run down her spine, as if unseen eyes scrutinized her every move. Her reflection seemed normal at first, but with a flicker, like a candle guttering in the wind, an image not her own appeared. It was Lady Eleanor, a spectral figure in a gothic gown, staring back with mournful eyes. Agnes's heart raced, yet an inexplicable pull urged her closer. The room grew colder, the very air pressing in on her the way the silence of a forest presses before a storm. The ghostly figure's lips began to move, but no sound emerged, a silent cry trapped in the confines of glass. Agnes reached out instinctively, and an overwhelming sadness washed over her. Suddenly, a voice, ancient and sorrowful, echoed in her mind, a voice not meant to be hearing nor understanding by living ears. "Help me, and I'll reveal the truth." Desperation gave way to determination. Agnes realized she had to free Lady Eleanor, but how? Her mind raced through fragments of local folklore she'd studied, about binding spirits to objects and the rites needed for release. Gathering her resolve, Agnes moved quickly through the manor, finding the pieces she required for a ritual, items that resonated with the spirit's past. A withered rose, a silver locket, and a budding lavender stem. With these in hand, she returned to the mirror. She placed the objects at its base and whispered an incantation gained from her studies, beseeching the spirits to grant peace to one of their own. A sudden gust of wind howled through the manor's gloomy halls, the temperature plummeted, yet the air was charged with an electric anticipation. The mirror shimmered with an otherworldly light, the glass trembling as though trying to breathe. Lady Eleanor's figure reached out, her hand matched perfectly to Agnes's own, reaching towards the glass. A poignant warmth filled the room, and with a final refractive flicker, Lady Eleanor's spirit began to dissolve into glimmering motes of light, her expression finally contented, freed from her glass prison.